Most people want to get out of it. You want in. Must be because you want to get somebody out. For 3,000 nuyen, I can issue a false name that will grant you entrance and clearance badges. Oh, that's decent. 3,000 nuyen in case we ever need to break one of our buddies out. What about a weapon permit? Yeah, I should have guessed. You need to carry around SMGs and other deadly weapons for hunting. Give me 10,000 nuyen and I'll put in your permit. Then you don't have to worry about Lone Star patrols flagging you down anymore. No thanks. Okay, so that's all fairly useful. Expensive, but useful. Uh-oh, he needs help. I-5ers, run away! And we get 200 nuyen for saving the guy, because apparently all Joshua and Rianna have to do now is show up, flash their guns, and the gangers run for the hills. As it should be. Let's go take a nice little package from Lone Star. I'm sure they won't mind that much. Oh no, it's a heart attack! 100 nuyen. That would be hilarious if the package we're looking for was literally in the very first safe, staring at you as you walked into the lobby. Oh! Well, it wasn't the first room. It was the second room, and we had to cross a hallway for it. Okay, well that sets the new record for the fastest and easiest Shadowrun against a corporation that we have ever done. So, you know, that's good. That's quite promising. Yeah. So, now that we kind of have a goal in mind, we know what we can do here. Really. And that is try to make some money. The question is, though, Julius Strowther doesn't seem to really offer matrix runs. I mean, every now and then he offers a moderate matrix run, but he doesn't really offer simple ones. And simple ones are kind of what Rianna needs in order to be able to make a decent amount of money without really breaking the group's bank. And, you know, Joshua could insist that they keep doing corp runs, but frankly, if you want to make money as quickly as possible, in Seattle, it's about running the Matrix, not about running the corpse. Alright, these are all runs against Air Ace and Lone Star, which Joshua would like. Moderate Matrix run to be contracted at a local shipping warehouse. An old file in their archives like use. Bring me a copy of their archived files. Be paid upon delivery. 2,640 nuyen. You know what? Let's try it. It's in the archived folders, and the archived files are typically not as well protected as others. So it's quite possible, using the money that we have, we might be able to get a slightly better upgrade that would enable Rianna to perhaps load a few more programs and actually be able to hack through their systems. I mean, it's worth a shot anyway. So let's have her waltz in here, see what she can get. These are all upgraded as much as they can be. Cyberdecks are not on the table. We already have his most memory. Deck response is too expensive. Low I/O speed utilizes from storage into memory. That's not as useful as actual memory. So let's just load up some memory. Apparently we just kind of spent all of our money doing that, but that's okay, because we have grenades to sell. We'll sell some grenades, and then we'll get her plugged in and see what she can do. Alright. As you can see, we just blew 2,000 nuyen, and all we did was upgrade her already dinky deck just a little bit. And we'll figure we'll do it right next to Renraku, because we're kind of obnoxious like that, considering everything that we've done against that corporation. No, we don't want to call a taxi, we want to go into cyberspace. Run passcode. Sure, let's go. Let's see if we can get past the SAM. Doesn't look very well guarded. Try again. Not quite. Well, thankfully it's just the blaster, so we can just put on the body armor and deal with it accordingly. It should not be too difficult, as it doesn't seem to be very well upgraded. And our combat program is level 3. I believe programs can be up to level 6. Now the problem with upgrading programs is, even though it obviously makes the programs more effective, is that it also makes them take up a lot more memory. Like, a prohibitively large amount of memory, as in you could overload your deck by upgrading a program too much. And we obviously don't want to do that. So let's go peek over here. SPU. Ooh, that looks pretty well upgraded. I don't think the sieve's gonna work. No, of course not. And the most likely chance of success here is just to kind of blast our way through the damn thing, and hopefully when it sends out its beacons, it won't set off an alert. If it does start to send up a passive or an active alert, it's going to be very hard to get through the system. She does seem to be having some success, though. So perhaps Rianna will be able to accomplish what she set out to do here. This thing has taken a lot of hits. It's down to go. There it goes, without even setting off an alert. Great. Okay. This is a sub-processing unit. This will lead to other ice. IOPs are typically only used to access from within the corp. SMs, I think, do kind of the same thing as IOPs do, although I don't remember. The CPU is probably too well guarded for her to probably be able to get through it. And why would they hide their archived files behind the CPU anyway? It's not like that information is particularly important. We're just gonna not even bother deceiving it. It's just a simple killer ice. We've already got the body armor program up. We can just dodge and blast the thing to pieces. And that was fairly simple. There we go. 2 different data stores. Let's see what we found. No, it's a barrier ice. Doesn't seem like it's that upgraded, so we should be able to destroy it. That is tricky to blast through. Miss, 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 miss. She's gonna have to keep practicing. There we go. Barriers usually only take about 5, 6, maybe 7 hits. Project files. Well, let's see if we can steal something. Oh crap, we already got a passive alert going just from trying to steal one file. Hopefully this is the archive file.
Password rejected. Password rejected. Password rejected. Password rejected.
Well, so much for that. We really have to upgrade the deception program if we want to get any kind of mileage out of it. Outdated files. Recog code rapidly scans and locates the file. Archive files, yes please. Alright, we will take that. And it's already a passive alert, so let's try to steal whatever we can from the project files and call it a day. Come on, find something. Something for Roscoe. Open project data, probably not that valuable. Project utilities, that's an improvement. More open project data. One more file. Nope. System overload, logging out all users. Okay, well there you go. We completed our very first moderate matrix run. I mean, granted, we weren't able to actually... Well, we could have possibly gotten through the CPU, but... Rianna doubts it. She probably would think that the software not quite up to snuff yet in order for that to be successful. But obviously she can still improve her skills as she goes along, so that's quite useful. First, we're going to go to Roscoe and sell the junk that they've collected. And then they'll turn in for the Matrix run. 2,400 nuyen, 500 nuyen, useless, and that's it. That's not bad, 2,900 nuyen. Pretty much doubles the profit of the run. I guess you can kind of do the same thing with the corp run. You just have to either sort through a lot of packages and safes, or just kill an awful lot of security guards. Whoops. Sorry about that. There you go. Yes, thanks for your pay. Lone Star? Nah, not interested. So there you go. First a moderate matrix run. That's fun. Beat up the Orc gang. Why does that not seem like the best idea right now? Council Island. No, not really. Mess up Lone Star. Nope, I don't know. He seems quite insistent on trying to get at Lone Star. I don't know why. Fuchi. It's odd to think of them as small fish, but they kind of are at this point. They certainly don't offer you very much pay to go after them. Ares, he does. Joshua likes it, but Rianna's gonna give him the look, and he'll stop. Because, you know, Joshua's stubborn, but he'll listen to his lady. He's not that pig-headed. Fuchi Industrial, nope. We're not really having a lot of luck here in terms of potential job opportunities. And Rocco offices. You know what? Joshua is thinking at this point, why not go back and get Walking Bear back on the team? Because Joshua really likes Walking Bear. Figured she was a good companion for the group. And she could heal everyone for free. That was huge. And she's a pretty talented magic user as far as Joshua could see. So you'd figure, well, why wouldn't they want to have her along with the group? Ideally, they'll leave as pay for her to hire her services again as soon as they actually find a decent Matrix run in order for Rianna to go and do her thing. Maybe it has affected by who's actually talking to him. Like, maybe if Rianna talks to him, it'll be different. I mean, she doesn't have quite the negotiation skill that Josh has. Moderate Matrix run. Local Simpsons Company. Bring a copy of the data collected, I'll gladly reimburse you. Revolutionary System Input Devices. It sounds like a project. Project files, perhaps. Either way, 2,600 nuyen, not bad. Okay. So, first off, the neat thing about doing any kind of Shadowrun is regardless of the type of Shadowrun that it actually is, everyone in the party, in your little Shadowrunning group, will gain karma from it being completed. So if you have your decker doing decking, doing their thing, and they're really the only one actually working, your other members, your samurai, your mage, or your shaman will also gain karma from the Shadowrun. So it makes sense to have a full group if you're doing stuff like that. You betcha. Welcome back, Walking Bear. Good to have you, good to have you. Still kitted out with the armor jacket and the predator, that's nice. Got your med kit, your field wounds focus, and your bear totem. She's all set. Alright, so... well, I guess Rianna could just hack it from here.
Passcode accepted.
Do it. Blast it. We haven't really upgraded Deception yet, and we definitely need to if we're going to be able to use that successfully. Question is, does this little Allegiance Alva have enough memory to actually accept those kind of upgrades? I'm not really sure. Might have to check. This sand... access, I believe this type of ice is called. Creating a bit of problems for us. Trying to jam the signal so that she can't run her program successfully. And even if she does run it successfully, it evades it like the crafty little ice that it is. Yep, another program failure there. There we go. That's what we like to see. And in we go. Straight to the sub-processing unit. Who knows where it'll take us? Blast the damn thing. Oh, one of these. Well, that is what we got the relocate program for. The question is, can we actually make it work? If we can't, this is, I think, a burn ice. Not a trace ice, so this will fry our MPC chips, MPCP chips, if we allow it to. So we're going to try to use the relocate program, which seems to be failing over and over again. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're actually going to be able to get past that unless we upgrade that program. So let's just get the hell out of here. Whoa, what the hell are we walking into there for? Who knows what's going on? So in terms of upgrading programs, well, let's go on over to the crime mall. They've got all the fun programs. And let's take a look at the cyberdeck itself. Like, what it can actually do right now. Got 3,000 nuyen. Cyberdeck. No. Yeah, the size, free memory, and the load time. Alright, deck stats. 80, 250. Run info. Okay, how much storage do we have? 196. Thing is, if we upgrade the programs, we'll have even less storage than we already have, which is kind of a problem. Well, Rianna knows what she needs to upgrade in order to be more successful. These programs right here. She can only afford to upgrade one more time. Deception would get more mileage than relocate. We already upgraded that. That's too expensive. Can we upgrade memory anymore? Apparently memory is something that you can upgrade the hell out of. Alright, well, let's... What the...
Passcode accepted.
Let's get in there. Loading in the programs that she's gonna need in order to really make this work. Let's see if we can do it.
Passcode rejected.
It is a
Passcode rejected.
better program now, so it should work.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Or not.
Passcode rejected.
Well, let's try aggressively.
Passcode rejected.
No, that causes a failure. Now it's going to try alerting the system. The way you run programs is affected by what actual button you push. The original Sega controller had 3 buttons, A, B, and C. C in the game was considered defensive, B was considered a neutral posture, and A was considered an aggressive posture. Obviously, aggressive posture is more effective, but it comes with more risks, and the opposite for a defensive posture, with neutral being the balance. And it looks like we'll probably be able to blast our way through this access without too much difficulty. Well, now that I think about it, It might be more fun to start using the analyze program, but the only problem with the analyze program is that as soon as you do run it, you obviously alert the ice that you're pretty much checking it out, and it will activate. It seems kind of pointless. I mean, why not just attack the damn thing to begin with? Not really sure why. This one really seems to want to make problems for us. There we go, now we're blasting our way through. Looks like this one leads to some interesting places. Let's try deceiving past it first.
Password rejected. Password rejected. Password rejected.
Alright, let's hope the upgraded relocate program works. It is actually running this time. Granted, it is being resisted, but running is good progress, because it wasn't doing that before. If we get lucky, eventually this thing will take a look at our fun little decoy and go chase after it, and not boot us out of the system. Try again, I suppose. No, this one does not seem to be buying it at all. Oh, wait, there it goes! Hooray! Commitment. Alright, don't really want to deal with the CPU. Let's check out this sub-processing unit. See if we can find some data stores behind it. Ooh. You know what? Let's go somewhere else. Let's just back off. You could tell by how fast that was spinning that was going to be trouble. There is one data store behind it. We might as well check out the CPU and get some idea as to how powerful that thing is. That looks pretty comparable. Oh, it's just a barrier! That's not that scary. Granted, it might take a long time to actually blast our way through it, considering how up... Oh, well, that was fast. Alright, this might not go as well as I thought. We might have gone into a company where we didn't have the equipment necessary to actually get through it. Now, because there's an active alert going on, none of our programs are probably even going to be able to work on this thing, so Rianna is really just wasting her time. Unfortunately, their system is so heavily upgraded that until better equipment is procured, better software, and a better cyber deck, not much she's going to be able to do to get through that thing, which is unfortunate, really. Damn unfortunate, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, we'd like to cancel the run. Disappointing, I know, but maybe we'll have a moderate Matrix run come up that we can do something more about. Yeah, like this one. Beefing up the security. I'd rather not go looking for the why if it's just a rumor. I need to retrieve a finance file on security expenditures. Return here, another 2665 nuyen. Gotta get to the financial data store. That's probably gonna be behind the CPU, as those do tend to be quite valuable as far as those programs go. So let's just give it one quick shot and see what we can do.
Rejected.
Is this ever going to work?
Password rejected. Password rejected.
Please?
Password rejected. Password accepted.
Hey, that's something we haven't heard in a long time. Straight to another sub-processing unit. Why does this look eerily familiar? Oh dear.
Password accepted.
Wow. Never mind. Yes, we do recognize this system. We've been here before. Over here was the project files any outdated files. We need financial files. Those will probably be behind the CPU, which will probably be a very tough nut to crack into. Try our best.
Passcode rejected.
Oh, of course it is. One of those.
Active alert.
Oh dear, and that is a trash ice that just ran. Made it an active alert, and it deleted our attack program completely, not just from memory, but from our cyber deck in general. Well, shoot. That kind of leaves us in a bad spot. So, as you can all see, it's a bit hazardous, really, running the Matrix. I mean, when you start getting into the moderate systems, there's some pretty nasty compadres you can run into that can really screw with your system. It can really create a lot of problems for you and your Shadowrunning team. So, with that in mind, people have expressed interest in making Rianna do a bunch of Shadowrunning in the Matrix to earn the money to upgrade the cyber deck. We've already been working on upgrading it, also upgrading our programs, which is important. However, we've kind of come to a number of realizations here. First off, this is going to take a while. I mean, even if Matrix running does pay off, it's going to take a long time before we can actually afford the really good cyber decks. Let's just stay at the end here. Oh, hey, we can upgrade our skills. Hey, how about Joshua gets better with guns? Ew, he likes guns. She's saving up, I think, for getting better with computers, because that's kind of what she's doing right now. Even though she could probably increase her charisma. Wow, you can even increase it more than that. You can put it up to 8 if you're an elf. Discrimination. Oh, actually, she can increase her firearm skills. Why not? I don't give a crap. Alright, sorcery. Oh, very close to upgrading that. That's kind of what she's supposed to do, is be a sorcerer. Actually, she could kind of increase most of her stats, including her quickness, oddly enough. Yeah, she should be faster. There you go. You're faster now. Be smarter, too. There you go. Those are all good things. Right. Now, as I was saying, Matrix runs. Mortimer Reed here offers simple ones. Very easy. Rianna should be able to handle them with simplicity, hacking through, taking data stores. Most of the money will not be coming from the run itself. Someone's taking our picture, isn't that nice? Will not be coming from the run itself, but from this information that we steal and sell to Roscoe. Alternatively, we could go to Matchsticks, work for Julius Strowther, and do moderate Matrix runs, which we do have a chance of failing because, again, our equipment is not quite that upgraded. It would work on the same principle, except we would earn more money, probably about 5 times as much for the run itself. However, the value of the data you steal is probably pretty comparable. Alright, fine, take them to us, we'll help. Get 'em, boys! Oh no, the I-5ers are coming for us. What are we gonna do? Oh, I know. We'll just shoot them a whole bunch. Gosh, that worked rather well, didn't it, gang? Anyway. So yes, there are... Ow! Please don't light us on fire! That was really impolite of that gentleman. I mean, who just goes around lighting someone on fire like that? I mean, we're just standing in the street minding our own business. And really, it seems like the game does not want me to finish a thought. That's what it really seems like here. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna go inside. There we go. So 2 choices for our next session. First choice. Do we do simple Matrix runs for Mortimer Reed, or do we do moderate Matrix runs for Julius Strowther? Again, more simple runs are a piece of cake, and we can steal files, make money. Same with Julius Strowther, we get more, however, chance of success not guaranteed. And the other choice, that's the first choice. Which Johnson should we work for doing these matrix runs? Second choice, cyber decks. You've seen the cyber decks that are available. Obviously the Fairlight Excalibur is the cream of the crop, but the cheapest we can get that is 185,000 nuyen, which is a frightening amount of money. The best that Microtronics has to offer is the 60,000 nuyen Sega CTY, which Joshua thinks, hey, if that's a good cyber deck, why not just Rianna get that? She doesn't have to get the most expensive one. Which Rianna would probably glare at him for saying. But anyway, so yes, that's the other choice. Save up as much money as possible and get the Fairlight Excalibur as soon as possible, option A. Or, option B, save up and get the Sega CTY and just call it a day, because realistically, fully upgraded, Sega CTY will probably provide for all of the party's hacking needs, considering as long as Rianna upgrades the programs accordingly. So there you go, everyone. Two choices. Mortimer Reed or Julia Strother, and Sega CTY or the Fairlight Excalibur. Anyway, that's it. I hope everyone has enjoyed this session. Take care, and see y'all later, everyone. Bye-bye.